Hello guys, today we'll understand data warehouse, what is the data lake, what is the data lake house. So we'll understand this through the one of the manufacturing example, truck manufacturing. We'll take an example here. So let's suppose senior management is interested to see the reports, some of the reports, inventory reports, maybe some of the sales reports they want to see, or maybe they want to see some of the production reports or salary reports, right? So in any manufacturing company, before assembling, definitely we need a inventory. That inventory will be key for manufacturing the truck in this example. And suppose those are maintained in one of the IMS system. If you are talking about the IMS system, let's say in this example, suppose this is my system of record. So this IMS system contains accessories, and we'll have brakes, we have engine parts, we have wheels, we have cooling and air, we have body parts. All the information is stored here, right? And different vendors are going to send data, so there will be a vendor information in the systems. Let's say it is a paragon. It is also containing, let's say, financial system, financial data, right? We have some of the web applications in their database. We have insurance related information, right? So what we can do from these system of records, will extract information, will transform, will load into data warehouse. And this data warehouse will contain purely a structured data in tables format. And these may be a relational databases with different kind of schemas. And top of that, we can generate BI reports and dashboards where senior management is interested. So if you see, data warehouse mostly talks about the structured data. Once we say, right, so this will have basically structured data. The data will be here structured. What is the meaning of structure? So kind of table format which have the meaning, and that meaning is help to generate a reports. So this is your data warehouse. Now coming on the data lake, the best example we'll talk about here, the Azure data lake. So in normal term, what is the lake? So I have the water, rivers are flowing here, maybe some seasonal rivers or maybe some rainwater. So technology term, what we are saying here, it may be a stream data, maybe a batch data, which is coming occasionally in this rain we talk about, and maybe data through the API. And it can have structured data, it can have semi structured data. Once we are saying the semi structured data, it is JSON or XML. We have unstructured. Unstructured data can be a video, can PDF file, can be document file, maybe a log file. These kind of data are residing in the system. So let's say, for example, storage is a cheaper here. So we are talking about, let's say we are talking about the Azure Blob, or maybe we have the S3, AWS S3. So these kind of storage will contain all kind of data, right? So tomorrow, let's say, for example, I want to generate a report. So what we can do, we can write a ETL top of this, and we can put that in data warehouse. And through we can generate BI reports. Tomorrow, someone is interested to do a machine learning top of this. So they directly can hook on the data lake and they can do a machine learning top of this data. So advantage here is that any kind of data, stream data, kind of velocity the data is coming, variety of data is coming, volume of data is coming, everything can be accepted into the data lake. That is the advantage, right? Same way, if you want to do machine learning top of this, we can do. If you want to do some kind of BI reporting, we can do this one, right? But sometimes downside is that, right? So there are some challenges. If you see challenges of this kind of data lake, so update and delete are sometimes a difficult operation. Let's say, for example, I have record one of the key. Let's say, for example, first name Rohan, last name AB, and this is a phone number 768921234. Let's say, for example, we want to do some update this record. We want to update phone number, right? Or delete. So asset property, right? Update and delete are not that efficient operation. So that is one of the challenge. So it doesn't follow asset property follow properly. Asset we will talk about another video, but this is the one of the downside, right? So let's talk about the lake house. Once we talk about the lake house, again the same concept. I have this is lake where the rivers are flowing, right? Seasonal rivers are coming, the rain is coming. Okay, everything is data. So basically, I have structured data, semi structured data. So unstructured data, that's where we told video can logs, right? PDF files, docs, these kind of data. Semi JSON, we can have XML. This kind of data resides. So once we say reverse, maybe stream of data is coming through the systems. It may be a batch. It may be API. They are posting a data in this area, and this can be an S3 or blob, right? This is the storage. So advantage in Lakehouse that it follows the asset property. If you see that it complies with the asset. If I see asset compliance is there. So what does that mean? Multiple user concurrently can read, update operation can be done properly, delete operation, anything is possible. So the advantage here is that, right? So we can perform any kind of ETL here, right? Someone is interested on the report, we can hook the reports, we can generate reports, we can create dashboards. Data sciences team is there, we can share data with them without replicating the data. We can give that data to data science team, they can do the future projection. Someone is interested to run some machine learning algorithm, they can run top of this. So data replication is not required here, multiple teams can use this data, and this is more efficient and fast. So this is your lake house. So let's go to next PPT to understand this in detail. In this PPT, right? So that's where we talk about the data warehouse. If you see, we have structured data in a relational format, source of record. We are extracting the data using the ETL, and then we are placing that into data warehouse. Top of the data warehouse, we are generating BI reports needed as per needed. In this case, we are talking about the manufacturing example. So inventory reports, production reports, sales report, salary reports can be generated top of this data. Now coming on the data lake. Data lake can contain structured data, semi-structured data, unstructured data from different source of system of records. We can bring that into blob or S3. Machine learning directly can use this data. If you want to put the data in organized structure format, we can separate it out using the ETL, and then we can give that for the report and data science team. This is your data lake. The downside is that asset property, it doesn't follow the asset property fully compliant. It's not fully compliant the asset property. Update and delete are time consuming. Now talking about the lake house. So different system of records, maybe structure. So this is the structure, semi-structure and unstructured data. So these kind of data comes, right? And this can be in the blob, S3, depends on the cloud or object. Data can come here. We can put in raw and then we can transform and aggregated data. This data can be used by the machine learning team, can be used by the data science team. We can generate reports and we can generate dashboards, right? So this is your lakehouse. So if you see the difference between these three systems, this is the major what we are talking about, non-asset compliance data lake. Update and delete are complex operation. And these two are asset compliance, right? Same way, if you think from the type of data, it just contain the structured data. Data lake have all three kind of structure, semi-structure and unstructured data. Data lakehouse also contains all three kind of data, right? If you see the performance, data warehouse is the high performance. Same way, data lakehouse is the high performance. So if you see data lakes are suitable for the organization seeking a flexible, low-cost big data solution for driving machine learning and data science workload on unstructured data. So best example, if you see Azure Data Lake, right? Lakehouse, let's say especially we use the Spark Delta here. Implement both advanced analytics, machine learning workload on your data. In that case, a data lakehouse is a reasonable choice. If you think about, data warehouse is a good choice for the compliance seeking a mature, structured data solution that focus on the business intelligence and data analytic use case. If you are talking just about that, then data warehouse is a solution, right? So I hope you understand all these things, all these three stuff: data warehouse, data lake, and data lakehouse. Thank you for watching.